He got carried away, literally. Fan who was thrown off a car bonnet during celebrations after England's win over Tunisia is named, and seen with his arm in a sling. The England fan pictured being thrown from a car bonnet after climbing over the vehicle while celebrating England's 2-1 win over Tunisia was named last night by friends who said he was sheepish about his antics. Footage of Darryl Hawke, 26, was seen around the world as he clambered onto a car bonnet outside the Walkabout pub in his hometown of Plymouth, Devon. The car drove off with him on board, then braked hard, sending the portly supporter tumbling onto his backside in the road. Mr. Hawke remained tight-lipped as he left his parents' home yesterday with his arm in a sling. But friends said the sheepish supporter regretted his actions. One told The Sun, "He's a massive England fan and just got carried away, literally. He's hugely embarrassed by what's happened and doesn't want any attention." A number of jubilant supporters were filmed trying to clamber onto the bonnet of a car as it tried to push its way through the crowds there on Monday evening. Mr. Hawke, dressed in a red England shirt, clung onto the bonnet. The car is seen speeding up then braking suddenly, throwing him off and into the middle of the street. He is seen jumping up quickly to rejoin the crowd, not showing any injury despite being in a sling yesterday. Police said yesterday that they would take no action following the incident, which has been viewed online hundreds of thousands of times. Devon and Cornwall police said in a statement, "We've had no reports of an incident from either party. There's no action being taken." Max Shannon, who works for Plymouth Live told the website, "It was extraordinary. I was just relieved to see the man get to back his feet so quickly. My heart really was in my mouth for a few seconds, as his head could so easily have smashed into the road. I really don't know what the driver was thinking. Or the fan for that matter." He added, "I suspect he'll feel rather sore in the morning, as he didn't have to take a tumble, and he hit the tarmac pretty hard." The police turned up and the fans dispersed without any fuss or argument, at least none that I could see. It really was an incredible sight, and you can't help but wonder what sort of scenes we'll see in Plymouth and England lift the World Cup. Another video filmed in Birmingham showed raucous fans bringing traffic to a standstill as they celebrated England's win in the streets. Did England win the World Cup already? The video's poster wrote alongside the clip, which shows a bus unable to move due to the throng of fans. Only 2,000 fans traveled to the Russian city of Volgograd for Monday night's clash, including the wives and girlfriends of the England squad. But those who stayed at home downed tools early to get a good viewing spot for the game on BBC One. Pubs and beer gardens across the country were packed out with loyal fans who turned out to enjoy the sunshine and cheer on the Three Lions as their World Cup campaign got underway. Experts estimated Britons would drink 14 million extra pints on Monday night, with the British Beer and Pub Association estimating it will bring a £42 million boost to the economy. Punters were seen shouting and jumping in the air with their pints in their hands after the 11th minute goal by England captain Harry Kane. When Tunisia equalised in the 35th minute, fans were left with their head in their hands. England looked as though they would miss chances from Raheem Sterling, Jesse Lingard and John Stones in their first half as they struggled to break down their opponents after the break. As frustrations grew in the second 45 minutes, with players forced to fend off flies in hot conditions, some England fans turned their ire on the referee for apparently ignoring fouls on Kane. But just when it looked like the Three Lions were going to extend their disappointing run in World Cup tournaments, Kane stooped at the far post to head home in the 91st minute. In the first minute of injury time, Kane headed in from close range to give England all 3 points after Harry Maguire had flicked on Kieran Trippier's corner kick. He captained a young side containing 9 World Cup debutants as Gareth Southgate's men kicked off their 2018 campaign 4 years after the disappointment of an early exit in Brazil.